Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast from the host, Imperial Dame, the one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland. Ambassador the kitty cat. Off here to our 1v1 on Taranto Coastline in the south. We have Master Howe here fighting for the German army. Deutschland. Here with the 16th Panzer Division here. Setting off here with the Panzergrenadiers in the north, we have Reakly fighting for America, freedom and democracy. Straight into Armoured with the 3rd Armoured Division. With a fast Jeep, unsurprisingly, with of course fast veterans in one as well. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued and generous support of the Propagandacast. And a big hearty thanks to you commenting and liking the videos, helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. And finally, a big thanks to Iron Fist for donating and supporting the Propagandacast with his hard-earned money. So, we're off to the races here. Jeep setting out. Raft got on the way for Reakly. Second, Panzer scored here for Master Howe. But there you go. Reakly already going straight for the cutoff point here. So that's going to cause force Master Howe to withdraw forces to deal with that. So that's obviously a bit of a rough start there for him. Raft's got around here for Reakly. Got the fuel from the west. Only for it to be immediately then cut off. And the Jeep's just going to drive on. Probably to hit that fuel point. So disruptive early game here from Reakly versus Master Howe. They're getting caught here by the Panzer Pioneer now. The Panzer's going to catch the Jeep there in a bit of a crossfire here. Jeep quickly backpedals out of there before it becomes too much of a target here for all the German guns. So there you go, moving up for the western fuel point, going back to the cutoff point, heading eastwards with the other Panzergrenadier squad here. Reakly's rifling their ground the munitions outside the base here. Jeep here back and can technically self-repair, but it suffered so little damage at this point. There's not really much of a sensible reason here for Reakly to do so. Better to wait until like he sustained more damage, where the self-repair will be more meaningful. We got here Master Howe with the 250 half-track, obviously good for mechanizing the infantry, getting the bonus off of the Panzergrenadiers, but also in this case, like try and hunt down the Jeep and counter it. So he doesn't have to worry as much about like having his cutoff point constantly being hit, because that is exactly what Reakly's going to do. So there you go, got the munitions, cut off from being hit here, need to double back with the Panzergrenadiers. Got the 250 half-track out, we got the infantry support in for Reakly, only 2 Raft squads in the Jeep before going for that. Almost got the cutoff point running neutral again. And there you go, 250 half-track arriving now. Got the Jeep, taking a lot of damage, machine gun fire and rifle there, ripping through the rear of the Jeep. Almost got it here, half-track dashing through. Step on it, Fitz, I've answered Jeep in flames. But of course, Reakly is able to get out with the Jeep pretty fast. So we got here 10 combined arms here for Master Howe. We got here Light Support Company. Got the victory point in the south, secured cutoff point being grabbed back again. Panzer Pioneer going for the victory point there. Raft squad taking heavy fire from the 250 half-track. It's MG there blasting away at the rifleman. Panzer guns moving forwards there with the Carnot 2K rifles. Jeep back in action, having used its self-repair ability, which does have a bit of a cooldown, so it's going to take a bit of while before we do that again. Rifleman taking losses, Jeep absorbing hits again, scouts are being assailed. Captain out there for Reakly. And there you go, Ralph got pushed off, noting no Bessieri here out of Master Howe. The question, of course, is what exactly is he planning here? Got Panzerjägers on the way, they're clearly into his, well, probably just wants to counter the Jeep amongst other things. But I imagine he's also concerned about like fast Greyhounds and the Slights, which of course is going to be, you know, certainly very likely, considering that Reakly did go for Armoured Battle Group with all the usual stuff there, which of course works really well with rushing out Greyhounds as well. So having a Panzerjäger squad ready by now honestly makes a lot of sense. Panzerjäger's out here, but I'll also not be surprised he might go for the M1340 tanks or a fast Eventer here, seeing as he's not exactly putting much interest into the Bessieri. So heavy fighting here. Master Howe there and the 16th Panzer Division clearly looking to like hit the American cutoff point, try to return the favor against Reakly. It's a pretty hard-bit fight here. In this case, Reakly has the advantage because he's got, you know, more units now, much closer to his base, whereas every time Reakly did it here, Howe was much more scattered. There go, got a wipe there as well on the Panzergrenadier squad. A stinging blow here to Master Howe and the Germans. We do get some mines down. Motor pull on the way there. Our support elements clearly betting big there on a fast flak feeling here. Meanwhile, we got the Panzerjägers ready there, hiding out here, and there go, mine goes off, causing a fair few casualties amongst Reakly's men there. So Schutzmine goes off. Cutoff point again being hit. It's very much a pattern there. We got anything on the way here for Reakly, clearly concerned about potentially fast flak feelings, or because he doesn't know his opponent's gone for, you know, Italian combined arms. He could also be concerned about like fast double L640s out of Italian infantry. So has to go back the cutoff point there for the umpteenth time. Assault grenades add a bit more close quarters firepower here versus the Americans in this hilltop terrain. Captain Rifleman forwards here, 250 pushing back the Jeep. Panzerjägers moving up there with their Panzerbüchse. 939, which was the primary anti-tank rifle of the German army. Technically the Waffen-SS operated their own, which was technically a Czechoslovakian bullpup anti-tank rifle. But it was very much primarily used by the Waffen-SS. There you go, Jeep opening up the Panzerjägers here. Panzer up close as the captain, the Rifleman there, also providing support here. Up north here, Panzer Pioneer there being spotted by the scouts. Assault grenades being forwards here, MP-40s ready. And a car on a steel hand grenade there forces away the captain and the Rifleman. Small win there for Master Howe. And he definitely needs them, considering the sheer amount of harassment here that Reakly so far has an act against the economy. And there we go, we got the M8 Greyhound on the way there for Reakly. So of course the Panzerjägers are going to be necessary. In fact, we've got a call-in version as well here, so that's 2 Panzerjäger squads here, which will prove to be very handy against all of these, you know, Greyhounds and Jeeps and whatnot. We also here got a secure location there to boost the capture speed. Thumbs up there to Master Howe. After they're providing just enough support for the troops as Reakly moves in, we got the Panzerjägers moving up here with our Panzerbüchse. Raub's got taking heavy damage out in the open. Note the way he's spreading out the Panzerjägers as well there, to make it a bit harder for Reakly to just like clear up both squads easily. And there you go, ground being pushed back with anti-tank rifles, really hard pushing the cutoff point. And now suddenly Reakly is the one there with his balls in the vice here, and Mr. Howe, or Master Howe, is more than happy to keep, you know, tightening the vice around Reakly's balls. Clearly looking to get a bit of payback.
Repairs completed.
So we're going to tank ready here, 250 half-tracks here. Panzerjägers, Panzer Grenadiers and Assault Grenadiers here. Got the sun points here for the Panzers, but that's it, they're fairly low on health here. Maybe worth it to get them healed up somewhere. We'll have to see what Master Howe does next and what does Reakly go for next. He's gone here for Seek and Destroy, so likely pushing straight for these 8. Grand versus the Panzerjägers, 250 half-track taking a hit here. Another hit there, bet you 2 on the 250 half-track, that's actually very decent. Charging in there, concussive grenade going off there. Just a regular shield hand grenade without a fragmentation sleeve. Panzerjägers going at it, so there's a Greyhound, another hit here. Raub's caught there, doing what they can here. And we got the Panzer push back the captain despite the low state health there. Master Howe doesn't care. He's going to lose the Panzerjägers and had a bit of insult to injury. He dropped the anti-tank rifle here. Panzer Pioneers do pick it up, but they're going to get wiped as well. Then Master Howe here, in his, you know, fervor to hold the cutoff point, ended up losing 2 units. Technically cheaper infantry units, but that's still quite a bit there. And comparatively, he hasn't really like been able to like score any significant losses on Reakly meanwhile. So that was anything but ideal there for Master Howe in the end. But again, he did hurt Reakly's economy for a bit longer. More Panzerjägers there for Master Howe in the 16th Panzer to be shown. Both 250 half-tracks withdrawing. Got some Avengers being lined up here. As is known as in the German service as the Stug I M42. Fun fact. As the Germans would actually initially use a lot of Italian equipment as well when they couldn't get the German version. In particular, some Avengers would see a lot of standing in for Stugs. Both versions of this one, which both the version with the 18 caliber gun, but also the 36 caliber gun there. Little fun fact on that one. North here, assault guns falling back here. Reakly establishing some measurement control there after the aggressive push here from Master Howe. Got the Panzerjägers in the move again here. Straight into the anti-tank here, slamming right into the 250 half-track. Quickly pop back there with the Panzerjägers going to work on the 250 half-track. Panzer guns moving forwards, engineers on the way here. Charging in for the fatherland. Kar-90 capable action rifles snapping at the American infantry as they respond with M1 Garands. Engineers on the way for Reakly. And we got a mechanized company here from Master Howe. some Venters, for example. I feel like this could be pretty handy just for the artillery support here. 250 attack knocked out. Stinging blow there to Master Howe. Meanwhile, Reakly's Jeep added again, going this time for the fuel. Scouts, though, going down. Actually scored a win. A tiny wipe here on Reakly for once here, but still, Master Howe is pushing his infantry to their very limits and then some. I don't think this is sustainable here for him, honestly. It's certainly a waste to lose a Veteran G2 Panzergrenadier squad against Reakly, to be honest. So there you go, that's up. He could start going for the M1340s. Got the Panzergrenadiers hunting down the Jeep. Almost got here Reakly's Jeep. 250 after driver just stepping on it before deciding he's got better things to do. And Reakly again going for that cutoff point. Enforcing here. Got strafing runs, so no M1340s here out of Master Howe. Interesting. This is definitely what I expected here. Looks like Master Howe has other plans. Meanwhile, Reakly going for grenades and for BARs. Infantry being rushed forwards here. The Panzerjägers and the Panzers going for the cutoff point. And again, Reakly just disappears into the fog of war. As Master Howe is firmly waiting for that attack to arrive here. Got the soldiers going at it with MP40s into the treating riflemen. Sparks coming in, and there you go. Greyhound charging in. Catching the assault grenadiers out in the open. Panzer grenadiers moving out, but you need anti-tank rifles there for sure. BAR's ready. And that's obviously only going to be things here toughen out for Master Howe. Quick snare there on the Greyhound. Grenades being chucked here. Oh dear. Narrowly escapes here, I think. Aklar dashing through here the way his strafing run as well here. Panzerjäger charging in there. Master Howe on a mechanized offensive here. Charging in here with the Abteilung here. Ripping through Reakly's infantry and light vehicles here. It's a dashing charge here from the 16th Panzer Division's Reconnaissance Battalion. Causing quite a bit of havoc here for Reakly. Still didn't get the Jeep or the Greyhound, but did score a wipe here, which will go a bit of ways to, like, help stabilize the situation. Reakly now responding with more Greyhounds, which is probably because of all the Panzerjägers, because he goes for chaff, but then say these were the light vehicles. He's going to be in trouble there versus, the Panzerjägers, and Master Howe, they actually further cements this by going for another Panzerjäger call in here. That's a lot of anti-tank rifles. Entering up from the entering into good hits on the Akrat here. Greyhound sniping in there. He needs Panzer Pioneers, to be honest, at this rate, just to help repair the Akrat and the 250 Aptex faster. Because relying on the Panzerjägers to do the repairs, I think, is a bit ambitious here by him. Meanwhile, Catman forwards against the Panzerjägers. Shots being fired back. Back at Reakly's base, there, a bit of healing reinforcement. All of infantry, Grants moving forwards there. And there goes, got all of them too busy repairing the Akrat. Got Pack of Steel, got Force Recon. And we got another outsquad there for Reakly. Not surprising, particularly with all these Panzerjägers having some, well, barred up rifle. It's going to be a very solid counter. There you go, Panzerjägers screaming forwards here, infiltrating, and there you go, launching a ambush here on the Greyhound. Firing all they got at it. Strafing runs being utilized. Oh, there's a artillery called in here, not a strafing run. It's from Reakly, not from Master Howe here. Panzerjägers now taking heavy damage, but they still keep the assault here. Artillery immediately straight into the anti-tank gun here. Panzerjägers there. Pushing forwards here as the assault grenadiers and another Panzerjäger squad moving in here. It's a pretty brutal assault here from Master Howe, but one that feels kind of expensive. And ultimately takes a lot of damage without really going very far here versus Reakly. Graham moving up here. Panzerjägers scoring some more hits here. Almost got the Greyhound there. Almost, but not quite. North side of the map seems to be somewhat forgotten here between the two combatants. Though, of course, in Master Howe's defense, if he tries to go hard north, Reakly's just going to go for that cutoff point again. Two 50 hits here from the Greyhound. So definitely a bit of precarious position here for Master Howe. Rifle squad going straight for the cutoff point. Back at Reakly's base, he's inching ever closer towards the Sherman EC8s. Not entirely sure what Master Howe's planning. And there you go, Reakly on that cutoff point again.
Territory sectors are isolated. We must
Cat sitting somewhere it's not supposed to sit. Using the Panzerjäger's camouflage ability to grab some points there. Soldiers rushing forwards here, backed up with the Armoured and more Panzerjägers. The manpower bleeding is fairly intense here for Master Howe. Because again, he's like utilizing his infantry very head-on aggressive there. Got the Panzerjägers moving forwards here, again pursuing that Greyhound. Soldiers moving forwards here as well. Need someone like cut-off point here, dashing in. He caught the Raft Squad. We're going to get see a snare here from Reakly. East side here, Arc coming to support the Raft Squad against the Raft. And there we go, grenades off. Meanwhile, the assault in the center continues. Grain's been going to try and block. The assault gun needs to car on the way through, and we got the 250 half-tech sort of in support. Lost the Panzerjäger squad here, great wipe there for Reakly. Charging in here. Raft Squad pushed back. Anti-tank cleared out, Greyhound down. About to lose another Panzerjäger squad here. He could grab the anti-tank gun, and that's exactly what he's going to do there. But man, Master Howe's infantry is taking an absolute beating. Meanwhile, Reakly, they briefly considered another Greyhound, but I think at this point he's realizing he's actually fairly close to the Sherman EC-8. And he definitely needs to get this anti-tank back to base for some reinforcements and heal him. We got the 250, nope, cancelled it. Got a flak feeling here. Alrighty then. He's not withdrawing. Oh, it's because the grain is right there and he's hoping to get it knocked out there. That's it. With armored side skirts, the grain can take an inordinate amount of punishment. Grenade here on the anti-tank gun. So he might be able to score wipe here on the Rav squad, which will certainly help compensate for that. And he can always just recruit the anti-tank gun again, though at this stage it might be better worth it just to grab it with a half-tech, tow it back to base and get it all sorted out there. Oh well. Another wave of troops here out of the base for Master Howe and the 16th Panzer Division. Flak filling out as well. Big wave attack here from Reakly. Lacking in machine guns. Yeah, he loses the anti-tank right away. And now Reakly might actually have a better shot at getting it back here. Soldiers rushing in. Armored car half-tech needs to fall back here as Reakly charges in there like a maniac through a restaurant after dark. The soldiers going in there. Flak filling joining in. Grenades are being chucked. The road is just being filled with the bodies of dying Germans and Americans. Assault gun squad wiped out. Master Howe's tactics are absolutely bonkers, I feel like, at times. Like, he's just pushing his infantry to the very limits and getting them brutally murdered. He suffered so many wipes, you'd almost think he's like, you know, conniving. Back here, troop reinforcing healing. Going in with the Panzerjägers. But he's still in this match, partly because Reakly is not too keen on the north side of the map to get away with it. But yeah, Master Howe, I mean, he's taking heavy losses, but his aggression is getting him somewhere, though one doesn't wonder if he might not feel more comfortable with the Soviet faction. Meanwhile, taking up there on the Mechanized company, might plan some Stoogs here versus Reakly, or maybe planning a recovery vehicle so he can at least start recovering some more of the vehicles he's clearly losing. I mean, that could help make up somewhat for the losses as well if he just, like, recover some enemy vehicles. Using the Veterans 1 ability in the Arctide here to boost his nearby troops. Thumbs up. Going for the cut-off point again, and the Panzerjägers once more find themselves, like, you know, being used as assault troops. They're Panzerjägers! That doesn't mean they're armored! It means we hunt panzers! Dummkopf! E-Shade out here, Brad Pitt arriving to the scene, but how will he fare against German anti-tank rifles? Probably fairly well. Anti-tank in the ready, scores a good hit on the Sherman, EC-8. We got a Pack 38 brought to the front line as well. There's a Colts one in. EC-8 diving right at the 250 half-tech up north. The German forces hit the cut-off point. EC-8 now betwixt two anti-tank guns. Panzerjäger's moving up. You could see a white phosphorus shot there. Or tear gas round. There we go. Caught from the anti-tank guns here. Snares off right now. Could be devastating here for Brad Pitt. There we go. Half the lightning on the Sherman. Engine on fire. Brad Pitt screaming for his stunt double to take over position before the tank blows up. Anti-tank crew in the trouble. Infantry rushing in here. Can he take out the EC-8? And he does. The tank is on fire and then some. Recruiting the Pack 30 change to the Greyhound here. Arctard down. The fighting here is just absolutely vicious. They just both connivance in a way, like just... No, they really seem to care much about the casualties they're incurring. Interesting being crewed here though, this time by Reakly. Panzerjägers there again, fulfilling frontline infantry tasks here. Rushing in the flak filling despite being massively damaged. Got an ace level 250 half-track as well here. Greyhounds charging in there, hoping to snipe in a shot there. Pack 38 recruit again. Moving forward with the Panzerjägers as, again, they're being used like frontline infantry. Another artillery here for Master Howe here. Flak feeling supporting the advancing Panzerjägers here. An unlikely tactical formation there, but one which Master Howe seems strangely comfortable with. Reakly here with War Machine. Entertaining that recruit. Need to fix up his light vehicles. Again, some Panzer Pioneer would do Master Howe a lot of good. There you go. Entertaining their crew. Armoured ready again. 2 half-tracks back at base. And 1 at the front line. He's got like 3 250 half-tracks. There you go. Flak feeling the opening up. American wave assault here. Entertaining and lining up. Missing though. Hitting the ground instead. Big push here by Reakly. Snare on the Armoured there. Had just arrived and may just get knocked out already. Entertaining down to heavy fire. As he tries to score a shot down the Greyhound. Almost had it there. Meanwhile, engineers in trouble. Artillery being called in.
Confirming enemy point at 300 and dropping.
300 points left here for Reakly. Less than that now. Flak feeling doing what he can. Half-tracks, I think, almost being used like shields here for the flak feeling. Panzer's almost getting wiped out. Entertaining scores a great on the 250 half-track. Now, all 3 250 half-tracks heavily damaged alongside the Armoured. Like, he needs Panzer Pioneers. He needs them badly. His research stuff repairs. I guess that's another way to dodge the whole needing Panzer Pioneers part. Just let the crew sort it out themselves. So there's the mechanics. You are some mechanics. Oh, scheisse, not again. The north is the rifle here. Panzerjägers they're moving about. Got the Ralph squad closing in with the BARs. The M1 Garand and the Panzerjäger Corps just skedaddle out of there. After them was fixed up, Entertaining is opening up there. Ralph squad being the victims of the flak feeling, and it's, well, flak feeling 38 there. 250 half-tracks about to get knocked out. Fortunately for Master Howe, Reakly's Entertaining is firing at the 250 half-track, which is definitely less of a problem there for Master Howe. About to get the Entertaining cleared out here and possibly get it back here. Armoured dashing in. Reakly is in trouble now again. There we go. Suppressor fire from the flak feeling, whatever it's called. That's suppressed. Armoured is in trouble here. Entertaining turning around there. Reakly's clearly holding up for the second coming of Brad Pitt here to bail him out of the current situation, which is certainly looking quite uncomfortable. Rifle charging in from the north. Back at base here. Troops setting up for another push here. That flak feeling is doing immense work here for Master Howe versus Reakly. Reakly finally having dispatchable forces up north is making some good gains here as the Germans grenades on the armored car. Engine on fire again. And the flak feeling is just unloading massive just cases of ammunition right into the Americans. And again, Entertaining recruit, but also very low in health. Probably should get that back to base reinforcements and maybe a bit of healing. Briefly considered a martyr there, though he could also just go for Simamenta. He's going for another Armoured team. Meanwhile, Reakly is saving up for that EC8. Ralph squad here in trouble with the flak feeling on the retreat path here. They're all low on health here. Ralph squad joining in here. Greyhound sneaking in. Right in front of the M1 Entertaining their non-service with the Germans. Engineers there are being absolutely cut apart here in the open. Greyhound at ace level charging in here. Reakly is having none of this. Grenades and it's riflemen. Tearing them through. Panzer there down to 1 man. Back at base here, 250 ups holding up here. Ralph's quarter being perforated.
Control of a victory point.
The losses remain quite high.
Red armored car has entered the field.
And Reakly so far is definitely the one bleeding out the hardest here. Betty 2 flak fin, got another Shermanese hit out here. Going straight forward. Anti-tank crew in deep, deep trouble here. One more shot and that crew's going to go down. Ground being forced back. Snares on the flak feeling. Almost got it. Anti-tank crew down. Going for the northern victory point here as well. Denying it to Reakly. Shermanese hit. They're hard pressed. Greyhound listening in. Looking to get that flak feeling. But instead starts firing at a 250 half track. Shermanese hit rushing forward. He's sensing weakness in Hamas's lines. Reakly sends in Brad Pitt to win the day for democracy. Arcad's here defenseless, and he gets rid of that Pack 38 here. Master Howe's going to be completely defenseless because he doesn't have like any other anti-tank weapons except a bunch of anti-tank rifles. That's definitely a problem there for Master Howe and then some, and Reakly is destroying here the Pack 38. For now, Master Howe keeps up pressure there. We got martyrs on the way there for the Germans. There some Aventers, tragically enough. Quick few shots there from the anti-tank rifles on the Shermanese 8 here. Infants sitting out there. Pushing north, it's here to reclaim what's lost to the Germans. Arcad though moving in to catch the straggling American troops here. Autocannon there making viciously short work of them. And there you see it firing out the Panzer Grenadiers here. Panzergers there in a bad spot. Low on health, even if they're ace level. Means they're going to be pretty easy targets here and possibly very easily wiped. Marder ready. Ravner being absolutely shredded here in a intense storm of machine gun fire there from not just the Panzer Grenadiers but the 250 half tracks. Raft squad moving in. Fun fact, the guy manning the machine gun on the 250 and the 250 half tracks is actually the commander of the vehicle. There's typically also a position for in the rear for the machine gun. That's typically one that'd be then used by these Panzer Grenadiers squad riding along. That'd be their machine gun mounted on the rear there. Fun fact. Panzer's there in trouble. 250 types about to get knocked out. Greyhounds are blasting away there. Flak finting it from the anti-tank gun there as Reakly has reclaimed it for democracy, freedom. Flak feeling's about to get knocked out. Master Howe needs to get it out of there before it gets lit up. And down it goes. That's a big win there for Reakly. Getting rid of that one really does a lot of work for him. As that flak fin was doing so much pain and damage to the infantry and his light vehicles. Not so much against the Easy-8. Master Howe's Panzergers moving forwards. Could go for the recovery vehicle and recover that flak feeling. I doubt he will, but he could. And he's got 2 Ace 250 half tracks. I think that's the first I've actually seen like that many Ace 250 half tracks in a match. I mean, thumbs up. I mean, it may not be wildly relevant, but it's like pretty neat to see. It shows that while his infantry preservation is pretty rotten, his half track preservation is actually fairly good. Now we got a 254 being attempted again here by Master Howe, as Reakly once more goes for the northern victory point. German heavy armored car dispatcher makes short work of that though. Panzergers there busy at the front line. I do still feel like some Panzer Pioneers could be a good idea here for Master Howe. Place on some mines, prepare some sandbag positions, stuff like that, but also just repairs vehicles a bit faster as well. Oh, Marder shoots, misses, and gun entity in their nice position here, firing into the Marder fleet there. And he's going after the 254E Marder fleet as well. Another one, Panzergers in the fire here. Might once consider upgrading his Panzerjägers with machine guns. He was going to keep using them like in frontline infantry like this, honestly. Ace level 2. Oh, grenade! The Panzerjäger aces could go down. Yes, they go down. Good strong kill here from him. We got mortar fire there from the 254 called in on the anti-tank gun, but he gets away. Moving in towards the south. Shermanese here on the move. Veteran 2 here. We got the Marder at the ready. Scores a good hit in the Shermanese 8. Another Marder ready. Ace half track there, almost getting knocked out. We've got the rifle there getting absolutely plastered with autocannon fire here by the southern victory point. We've got, snare off here. Marder's Panzergrenadiers moving in. Damage engine. Marder scores a good hit here on the Sherman EC8. Rifling deep and hot water there being pushed off. Master still has a good victory point at Reakly. He's also building up a significant light vehicle force here, but his infantry side is definitely looking rather depleted. I do think he needs at least a few more infantry squads. Got a grenade off in the 250 half-pet, the Leichter Schützenpanzerwagen, both engaging the Rav squad at ace level. 5 now actually 2. Master Howe going for another flak filling here. No Stufe-Ds whatsoever. Awesome eventers. Marder takes us. And he lost his remaining Panzer Grenadier squad. He's down to just a single squad of Panzerjägers. He's otherwise no infantry left. Definitely feel like this is Master Howe getting like way too sidetracked here. He definitely needs some infantry. Just one Panzerjäger squad do all the work here is a bit much. So there's the infantry. Yes, infantry. Oh my god. It's almost like I'm back on the Eastern Front. Germany's dashing in there. We got the 8 round to increase damage here. Also penetration. Against the Marders, he's clearly looking for the damage. Smoke be deployed in just about enough time. And the EC8 goes down as the 2 Marders punching down. 1 250 after down. Rifling force away here. Master Howe's line held. And briefly they just crashed against it. Like a freight train against a concrete wall.
Assault grenadiers have been assigned.
Oh, we got some assault grenadiers out here for Master Howe. Some assault truppen. Riding along there. Actard moving in, Rav squad moving forwards. Looks like the captain did die at some point. Now I got Rav squad with the burning light machine gun. Reakly rebuilding his forces. Guessing he's setting up for another Sherman EC8. Another round of Rat Pit versus the Germans. Meanwhile, Master Howe here sensing opportunity with the EC8 on fire. He moves forwards here. May want to deploy smoke with the 254 honestly, or the assault gun is charging in here. And there you go, we got some strafing guns called in here. The Luftwaffe goes in hard, catching the engineers out in the open. Rav squad counter-attacking here. Reakly trying to throw back the German advance here from his cut-off point. Snares off the Marder fleet here. 250 half-techs, flak feelings. Armoured cars just letting loose upon the riflemen. Germany's here arriving here for Reakly. Brad Pitt is here. So right now he could try and charge head on there, but that's going to end up taking a lot of fight. He could also try and sneak up through here, get behind Master Howe with the Sherman EC8, catch him the Marder off guard. We could try and do the same up north here. It seems like Reakly is very much just going to take this head on, no matter the cost. We got Smokey deployed by Master Howe there. Another 254 here. The armoured spearhead of the fatherland here is definitely getting more confident here. But there you go. We got Reakly charging him with the EC8 and again popping that veteran's 1 ability. 2 thumbs up. Again, tactically, I do think he needs to consider another angle than just straight up at the Marder, if I have to be honest. But making use of the extra rounds does make sense. Snares off here. Almost got the second Marder. Anti-tank's got a good shot here in the 254, which itself is getting plastered with all manner of machine gun fire and then small arms fire. Gets it knocked out. Another Marder there for Master Howe. Reakly there with an absolutely brutal head-on assault, but he does manage to break through here. And up north, we got the Panzerjägers there. The Aces grabbing the northern victory point. Ace Greyhound there as the Octguard.
Marder tank destroyer standing by.
Another Marder out there for Master Howe. And we got that anti-tank immediately being plastered with flak feeling fire here.
A victory point is being taken from us.
We're taking casualties.
The enemy has
Marder moving forwards. North here, Rav squad forced off. Another 254 from Master Howe. Oh, still not a lot of infantry. Got that 250 half-tech moving in. I think he's doing some reconnaissance, just trying to like spot a weakness in Reakly's lines. And he found one. He actually managed to capture and take a bit more unflattering position. And he immediately sets him with the 254s. But here we can see that Master Howe plays his hand. Might lose one of his ace half-techs, and down it goes. Not a big win here for Reakly, but it still is a unit down the drain here that Master Howe can't use against him now. Going for the northern point, Greyhound easy catching the Panzergers and wipes it. That was his second ace Panzerger squad, just gone. He's down to just an assault gun in this squad. Reakly, meanwhile, is maintaining at least more infantry, but the infantry is eating pretty hard. Got engineers how to work fix up the ground. The Sherman EC up north. We got another EC out here for Reakly.
75 points remain.
It's a bit of quiet here as Master Howe's building up his forces. Reakly's bringing in more equipment for another assault here. Tanks, more freedom. Armored cars and mostly half-track wrecks just littering the battlefield alongside one Marder. Trying to expand a bit out in terms of map control. We got Rascalling 14 years supporting. Heading for the northern Mexican engineers. Escalating 5 from the EC. Second push up north here. Greyhound leading the way there. Could go for the seek and destroy if you had the munitions for it, but there you go. Nice push here. Attack from several angles, make it harder for the Marders. Just like focus on one target. Thumbs up here to Reakly. And there you go. We got seek and destroy here. Increasing mobility and rate of fire on his tanks and armored cars here. One Marder down, one to go. Master Howe now is in a really bad position here. He's losing his Marders, meaning he's got, at that stage, not even anti-tank rifles to stop here Reakly with. So this is an absolutely brutal push here from Reakly. Smoke is being deployed here. Infantry, though, is being wiped, and that was his last infantry squad. Gone. He's churning up Marders now at a prodigious pace.
Our soldiers are falling in battle.
His Arctrat also went down somewhere, and I'm not entirely sure where. Leaving him just with a single Marder, the flak feeling, and a 250 hatchet with another Marder on the way. Everything else is burning on the battlefield here for Master Howe. Definitely not your average DAK on USF match, this one. And some interesting tactics for Master Howe, but again, the lack of infantry, I think, is proving to be an issue. Another Marder 3 ready here for Master Howe. There's a total of 3 major types of Marders. There's the Marder 1, the Marder 2, and the Marder 3. And the basics, had different, tanks that are based off. The Marder 3 was based off the Czechoslovakian Panzer 38T. You had the Marder 2, which is based off the Panzer 2. And finally you had the Marder 1, which is based off, I think it was either a French tractor or a French tank. Little fun fact there. Reakly down to 55, but he's starting to beat out his opponent quite fast. Got another assault gun squad out here, though, for Master Howe. Bit interesting because he's got all these vehicles, got all these upgrades, but he's never gone for the ability to on the upgrades, so his vehicles and such can grab points. That seems a bit of an odd, oversight here by Master Howe, if anything. And there you go, EC rushing in there. Grant's going in for the kill as well here. Master Howe again, finding himself in a pretty awkward position. He got the flag doing his best to hold down the ground as the EC goes in here as well. Rifleman engineers flying up here. The assault gunner's got wiped again. Marder down. Snare on the Marder here. Trying here desperately to stop that EC-8. 250 Aptex about to get knocked out. Ace half-tank there is about to go knocked out as well. Down it goes. Another mark on the way for Master Howe, but at this point, it just feels like he's just throwing them in there. But without really much of a plan as to what exactly they're supposed to achieve. Got a stew on the way. I mean, he's going for another flag thing. At this point, Master Howe just seems to like, you know, just is flailing about here and shows where to go with this. So I think it's safe to say at this stage, it's very much GG. Game over. Lost there for Master Howe. Victory for the German army. Again, he had like a really strong hand at times, but his force composition, I think, lacked a crucial element of infantry, in particular the lack of panzer pioneers meant he couldn't, for example, lay down march. But I think good work there at slowing down Reakly at several, you know, crucial junctures. And a part of me would also like to see maybe some event systems. Again, they can provide decent anti-tank fire, but they can also provide with artillery fire, which could have been helpful versus Reakly at times. Also, I think he focused too much. He could have exerted a bit more influence up north as well at times. As for Reakly, I mean, you know, very aggressive, very harassing. Early game was very strong. I think to the degree that sort of early harassment kind of forced Howe to focus more here than he probably wanted to. But at the same time, Reakly, I think, also relied too much on juice brute force, and that was, you know, I think a valid critique of both players. They relied heavily on brute force. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell friends, tell your family. As always, you can support the Propagandacaster by donating on Patreon. Every bit helps keep making all these videos. So thank you all for joining in, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.